It became one of the most memorable expeditions in my 40-year career. It began when the plane that we were supposed to fly out of O'Hare ended up with a cracked windshield and they had to send for another plane. When we got to Lima, it turned out that our luggage had been misdirected because of the problem, and we had to spend an extra night in Lima. Fortunately, the airline put us up in the best hotel in Lima. We had planned a 3-day stay in Cuzco in order to acclimate to the 11,000-foot altitude. And at first we enjoyed getting to know the former Inca capital and tremendous food. But as time went on, we were to hear more and more stories of major theft problems. And by the 3rd day we were ready to be on the trail. We went to the train station, notorious for its pickpockets. Waited the whole day with a few hundred other people, only to be told to come back tomorrow. The engine had broken down. The next day, we were told our tickets were no longer valid, but decided to board anyway, only to have the 2 leaders, myself and Bill Pearson, pulled off the train. We pleaded with the soldier that our students were all there, and he let us back on. After climbing out the window when the train stopped for 5 minutes at the point where the trail crossed the track, we were relieved to find that everyone had gotten off. From then on, we began the 40-mile hike to Machu Picchu. It was like a journey back in time. People still dressed as they had for hundreds of years, and many still lived in Inca-built houses. There were rumors of bandits on the trail, and our concern was not helped when we stopped for lunch and stepped back a little ways from the trail and found a human skull. Each night we stayed in a different set of Inca ruins, some set in the side of a cliff dropping off thousands of feet. The scenery was breathtaking, and walking around a spur to see the famous hidden city of Machu Picchu laid out before us was one of the thrills of my life. Because of the altitudes and the spectacular scenery and ruins, this remains one of the most demanding, but also one of the most fulfilling expeditions I've ever done. We spent 2 days exploring Machu Picchu. We stayed at night at Aguas Caliente, which is the town down below the ruins. It was just a few shacks along the railroad track, but we enjoyed the hot pool, which is located just above the town.